Thank you for being here this morning. When I woke up this morning, like most of you, there was rain, water coming from the sky, but no water in your taps. This water crisis in Joburg isn't a natural disaster. It is a man-made catastrophe, born from years of this council using KD deployment instead of the people that are qualified to put water in our taps. Clean, reliable water is not a luxury, it's a fundamental human right. And let's paint a picture, something that you all too familiar with. Residents standing in queues with buckets to collect water. You have more water trucks in your suburbs than you have delivery trucks. Businesses are struggling to stay open, and the city is slowly grinding to a halt because of their systemic failure. This evidence is damning. But behind this crisis of webs of incompetence, which would be comical if it wasn't tragic, our investigations reveal a pattern of neglect. Reservoirs that were planned years ago remain blueprints gathering dust. The Vol Dam's levels are dropping. That is not just the statistics, but the looming catastrophe that the Joburg Water seems to have lost control over. But this crisis is truly infuriating and entirely preventable. Every burst pipe that is left leaking, every maintenance schedule ignored, every infrastructure project delayed is a conscious choice of politically appointed officials who prioritize everything except their core mandate, which is to provide water to the residents of Johannesburg. In the recent no-drop report from the Department of Water and Sanitation, it paints a grim picture of what Joburg looks like. Their scorecard of performances, leaks and water efficiency is critical. The current water board, and these are the people that are responsible for this failure, reads like a textbook on how to collapse a basic water infrastructure. They've turned preventative maintenance into an optional extra. Critical infrastructure investments have been postponed indefinitely, and emergency responses have become an exercise in making excuses rather than problem solving. Most alarming is a complete lack of coherent strategy within Joburg Water. This is a public health crisis waiting to happen. Hospitals are struggling with the most basic hygiene. Your children are being sent home because they cannot flush a toilet. Our elderly residents have no access to water. And we're no longer talking about inconvenience. We are talking about a